Hi there, welcome to my V-Zine. This week I'm giving you my final top tip for improving your running technique. Week 1 I talked about focusing on your breathing and in particular breathing out. Last week I talked about interval training and how that will improve your times and improve your running speed and ability. And this week I'm going to talk about barefoot running technique. Now you might be thinking, what's she on about? I'm not taking my trainers off to running. No, I'm not expecting you to run in bare feet. Barefoot running is the name given to when you run on your forefoot. So the reason why it's called barefoot running is that when you take your shoes off, your trainers off or any shoes, if I told you to run in bare feet, you would run on your forefoot, on the balls of your feet. So most people will land on their heel, so they'll heel strike, roll off onto the toe and push off. And that's because modern day trainers allow you to land on your heel. They've got enough cushioning and enough support that won't hurt. But you take your shoes off and try and do that, which I wouldn't suggest you doing, but it's a good exercise to sort of make you realise. But if you tried to land on your heel without any shoes on, you just wouldn't do it. It would hurt too much. It would slam against the ground and it would really cause so much shock going up into your body that your brain would soon realise, no, that's the wrong way to run. So most people, if you've got no shoes on perhaps in the house and you just sort of run to go and get something, you'll tiptoe around, you'll be on the balls of your feet, not necessarily on your toes, but on the balls of your feet. So that's why it's called barefoot running. Now I just recently did a course on this and I have been practicing it myself since perhaps the start of 2012. I brought it into my training running on my forefoot rather than heel striking, and I would 100% say that it has helped me run quicker. I have less injuries, I am more efficient. Like, it has helped so much. So it's not something that everyone can do straight away. It takes a lot of time to get your body into it. It uses different muscles to what you'd be used to. So my advice would be read up on it on the internet or ask me questions, whatever you want to do. Find out a bit more about it first and then start to implement it in so that for maybe short intervals of your normal steady runs, you're consciously thinking about running on the balls of your feet rather than heel striking. So it might be that when you're going up hills, you find it easier to run on the balls of your feet. It definitely does help going up hills doing that. Or it might be that you use a certain distance, do some strides and try and do it over those distances, or you just, when you think about it, when you remember to do it, you just try and do it a bit more. But don't try and do too much too soon before your body's ready, because it may mean that you would get injured trying to do it too quickly. But overall, I would 100% say it will help you improve your running technique, less injuries and improve your times as well. So my third top tip for improving your running would be to run on the balls of your feet. So if you have any questions about that, there's lots more I can tell you about it, so just get in touch with me.